Welcome back guys on my YouTube channel. Today we have another build. Many of you were waiting this. It's the GasGas ES 700. If you haven't already seen it, I did a review test video, so I'll put it in the description and here somewhere on the screen, so just click it and watch the review because I really enjoyed this bike. And we decided to do a very simple but effective bike build, so it's not gonna be a long video. We practically installed the Rebel Exports rally kit with a nav tower and we went for a full digital setup. This means we have a Garmin Zumo XT on the handlebar, thanks to the handlebar riser that you saw also in the review video where I had the Montana. So very versatile mount where you can put almost all the Garmin devices or a quad lock. Then we have here a tablet. It's the Carpe Eater tablet. It's placed on the tower with this bracket where you can adjust it. The Rebel Exports rally kit lets you mount it directly here on the tower body, but you don't get the chance to tilt the angle. With this bracket, you can tilt the angle and so also place it closer to the handlebar or further away based also on your handguards. Here we have the OEM handguards, but every handguard is different and it's impossible to try them all. So you have quite a bit of versatility moving up and down and tilting the Carpe Eater. I want to then show you, this is the Rally Replica windshield. You know, it deflects the airflow to the side of the rider, and this is placed at the same angle and position as the factory Rally Replica bike, so it provides a better aerodynamics for the GasGas ES 700. One thing I want to make you notice is the side panels, because I think on many rally kits it's very difficult to have perfectly matching side panels, but a really good job has been done on these side panels and I think they give an overall production look to the bike. It just seems as they blend in nicely with the radiator shrouds. The kit obviously is very similar to the KTM 690 kit because the bike has the same engine and same frame. This means you have always the same tower frame clamp attachment. It's plug and play. Together with the kit you have the wiring harness. This also is plug and play. For the headlight, street legal headlight with high and low beam and position light by Hella. This kit is street legal, so you can use it and eventually you can also homologate it, because one thing you need to know is, for example, in Germany or Switzerland, the windshield has to have a certification. In order to be TÜV approved, it has to be a production windshield, like a OEM bike production windshield. In this case it is, and you have here the code directly on the windshield. Same for the headlight stone guard. Headlight mask, no reflection, but you already know it if you follow me on the channel, but this is also for those that are new and are here for the first time. Behind the tower you have the space for a tool bag for an emergency kit. On the sides you always have two USB quick charge ports with on-off switch, and on the other side a 6-way fuse box with LED indicator, so you can wire more and more devices without having to run cables through directly to the battery. Now that we are on the other side and you can see all the devices, I want to give you a quick tip, or at least share my personal experience. I've tried on the Carpe Eater to put a matte finish screen protector, and I must say now I plan on putting a matte finish screen protector also on the Garmin, because what I've seen is this reflects a lot of light. And also the Carpe Eater, I had it also with a gloss finish screen protector, and you really have a massive difference when you're in direct sunlight. So my advice is go for always a matte finish. With the devices placed in this position, they're very visible because now it's a bit tilted forward. This means you'll be able to ride standing up and still see properly the two screens. Then we move the OEM dashboard. And one other important thing that some people have asked me is, does the rally kit mean that you lose the steering angle from the OEM bike? The answer is no. This bike is completely OEM and we can completely turn and we still have space and we're not touching, and it's going on the side of the tower. So just about right. Here we have also the cable guide. So the answer is, if you're worried about losing steering angle, this is not the case on the GasGas ES 700, on the KTM 690 and on the Husqvarna 701 rally kits. I really wanted to bring you this video, so I know some of you will point out that some parts are not here, like these quick release on the side panels. They are only at the moment on the fairing, but they will be placed also on the side panels. This meaning you can always remove the windshield without the use of any tools. Furthermore, the turn indicators are not on, but come on, who uses turn indicators off-road? If I had to put turn indicators, actually I should remove the rear ones, because if I am in need of having turn indicators on the back, it means I'm way too slow and people, you know, overtake me all the time. But no one overtakes me, so I don't need any turn indicators. I am able to shout if someone is in my way. But if you want to put the turn indicators, just know, as I repeat again, some people at didn't watch any of my videos and I don't know what they were thinking when they were writing the review, but on the nav tower you have the placement for the turn indicators. But okay, we'll leave it to slow riders. For all those that are into the fetish of turn indicators, at this point we should also put back the OEM mirrors, both of them clearly. Moving on to more serious stuff, I want to talk to you about the design of the sticker kits and the fact I really love design. It's something I'm into it. I always try to find a way to make something look very simple but nice, and sometimes it's more difficult than making something complicated to look nice. This graphic is obviously inspired. I looked at Daniel Sanders' bike from Dakar 2 years ago, so the old rally replica model, and I tried to recreate that similar graphic because I think it looked very, very clean, and the mix of the red and white and black matches perfectly, also matches the Rebel logo. But using a black design on the rear, this I've done also on the 701, I think it makes the rear of the bike look much slimmer in photos, because when you see the bike, especially the 701, because it's white, they look like they have, you know, a big ass. I like big ass girls, you know, to grab them, grab their ass and touch them, but when I'm riding a bike and I have a photo of me, I like everything to look on point. So I believe that this gives a different look to the bike. We went for a matte finish. I want to ask you if you would be interested in me making a video on the different materials and on how sticker kits are made, because it's something I got into. I got the chance to use a Roland printer plotter, also using Illustrator. But what I'm seeing is that there's a big difference, and there are so many different materials. And now I'm testing different materials, different companies, and I'm getting quite a bit of knowledge on this, where unfortunately I see some materials not being really of the quality we need for off-road. So let me know in the comments if you would be interested in making a specific video on the laminating and printing material for sticker kits, because there is actually no one online on YouTube making such a video, which I would have liked to have found, so I would surely have saved money, you know, compared of buying another bike shitty material. But this is really good material. It was very easy to apply. This is from a company called Substance. I know you're there waiting to write Selle dalla Valle in the comments, but unfortunately I don't have yet the Selle dalla Valle seat cover for the GasGas, as we are developing the model at the moment. It will be all in the special quick dry leather with the camels on the back, but I know you all want to see how it matches on this bike, how it looks. That will be something coming. If I get the chance, I'll post a photo on my Instagram with the Selle dalla Valle seat on, so subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you want to see it. Something very funny happened, and the reason why I'm a bit late with the Selle dalla Valle seat cover is because I couldn't figure out how to take off the seat. Usually on the 690 and the 701 there is the cable that you pull under here. I couldn't find it. At one point I was pulling all wires and probably the bike wouldn't have started anymore. I couldn't figure it out. And you know when the student overpasses the teacher, and it was Giacomo, my filmmaker, that had to show me how to take off the seat. I was very proud of him, but I was questioning my mechanical skills and if, you know, to change job and maybe go work at McDonald's and eat burgers. But now I'll quickly show you, because maybe some of you that bought the GasGas. I don't know if it's in every GasGas is in the same position, but it's not under here. You have to remove the rear cap with the keys. Probably many of you doing a lot of off-road will remove the cap with the key and go with a CNC machine filler with a Cherbis cap. But under here is the cable to pull to remove the seat. Okay, I didn't put fuel yet on this bike because it uses really little fuel, even though I've been riding a bit, but I would never have figured it out without the help of Giacomo. So from next video, Giacomo will make the videos and I'll be the filmmaker. One last thing I would like you to consider, because some of you might not know, but I really like these OEM handguards. Some people ask me for the closed handguards, but lately I have had some bring me some closed handguards that I was gonna tell them you're not allowed in this workshop anymore. Because, you know, when you put big, robust aluminum or steel handguards, the problem is the handlebar is more prone to get bent, because obviously when you crash, if you have a very rigid part, it will have more lever and more strength to bend the handlebar. So I usually try to tell also people that come here to avoid those type of handguards. But KTM, GasGas, Husqvarna did a really smart thing. You can buy as an optional a closure in hard plastic, so it provides the safety you need for the levers, but at the same time, in case of a big hit, you know, it won't really push to bend your handlebars. I'll quickly show you how they're made. Here, magically, I'm a magician. Here in my hand is the part I'm speaking to you. It's an OEM accessory. Very easy to install because your handguard has already a placement where to push in and then bolt. This goes on the OEM handguard. You'll have another bolt here, and then this goes inside the grips. You bolt it on, but you see you have a very compact, because especially on this side, and when you have road book and bulkier stuff, if you go for very huge handguards, then you could need to lose a bit of steering angle. But with these handguards, no, because all rally kit manufacturers, they try, you know, a few handguards, the most common, the Cherbis, the OEM ones, but clearly it's impossible to try all the handguards that are out there. I think this is a good, cheap solution because the bike comes already with the handguards. You just buy this, easy to install and very, very reliable. Okay, guys, we've got to the end. I really want to know your opinion on this GasGas build. We went with the simplest setup because I believe that most riders don't need a million accessories. Clearly, if you can and you have the passion and you can afford it, it's nice to really pimp out your ride. But those that are looking at buying the GasGas for being their only adventure bike and want to turn it into an adventure bike to have good air protection when going on long transfer sections or on highway or on road, but at the same time, you know, want space to put their devices in order to maybe go on the TET or navigate. This, in my opinion, is the minimum, you know, you need to have your GasGas ES 700 ready to rally and to go on adventure riding. By the way, since everything will turn digital in Dakar in a few years' time, I think that now, if you're not really into rally racing, doing a lot of rallies, a good solution is a tablet, because with certain softwares, you can visualize the road book and have the trip master directly here, or if you want, you can mount it externally. But I think this is the best solution, quality-price ratio, for most adventure riders out there that do adventure riding, but would be curious to try a road book. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll see you soon in the next one. Ciao.